I'm David Carter, Florida personal injury attorney and owner of Carter Injury Law. If you're watching this video, you've probably been referred to me by a friend, a family member, or a colleague. We deeply appreciate the trust that comes with every referral, and I want to explain the difference that we can make in your case. You've never seen me on a billboard or a TV ad, but let's face it, there are many options when choosing a personal injury attorney, so I think it's important to know what you're getting. I believe that you should interview multiple attorneys, and I want to share why we might be the right fit for your case. We have a deep commitment to our clients. So first, our consultation is completely risk-free. You'll speak directly with an attorney, not an intake specialist, not a case manager, not whatever they're calling somebody else this week who takes the phone calls who's not an attorney. And if you decide not to move forward with us for any reason at all, you owe us nothing. Everything you tell us is confidential and protected by the attorney-client privilege, even during this initial conversation. Second, Carter Injury Law offers what we call our 30-day no-fee satisfaction guarantee. While most personal injury firms that operate on these contingency agreements, which means that a fee that you pay the attorney is contingent upon collecting a settlement or a judgment, the standard in Florida is a 3-day right of rescission. At Carter Injury Law, we extend that to 30 days. If you decide to switch attorneys or cancel their contract for any reason within 30 days, we honor that decision and we make sure that you owe us no attorney's fees. There are times where we need to ask for reimbursement for reasonable investigative costs like downloading black boxes off of vehicles or sending private investigators out to the scene of an incident, but the attorney's fees are waived completely for that 30-day period if you decide to move on. Third, our communication is cornerstone to our success. You've probably heard horror stories about clients never meeting their attorneys, unanswered calls, unanswered emails for weeks and sometimes even months, and generally just feeling like another case number. That will never happen here. Every client matters. And we know that we can only maximize the value of your case through consistent communication. You'll receive my personal cell phone number, and you'll have direct access to our hand-selected staff who will keep you updated throughout the entire process. This includes your case managers, your litigation paralegals, and other attorneys who may be handling the case. Fourth, we believe our experience speaks for itself. This is all we do. We exclusively handle injury cases. We don't dabble in other practice areas. We focus solely on personal injury. This includes auto accidents, slip and falls, trip and falls, dog bites, nursing home abuse, medical malpractice, workers' compensation injuries, and other negligence cases where someone else's actions caused you or a loved one harm. We don't do estate planning. We don't do criminal defense. We don't do immigration. We don't do family law. We can certainly refer potential clients to competent attorneys in those fields, but our laser focus is on injury law. Fifth, we are not afraid of the courtroom. Some attorneys, in our experience, shy away from litigation or won't file lawsuits at all. We are not among those attorneys. We refuse to accept lowball insurance settlement offers, and we will quickly file suit when necessary. We approach every case as a custom-built vehicle, not something off an assembly line. We know that your case is unique, and we treat it that way. Insurance companies know Carter Injury Law, and they know that we will take your case to court, which in our experience often leads to better settlement offers even before you filed a lawsuit. Sixth, our results also speak for themselves. If you were referred by a former client, they likely told you about their positive outcome. I've personally settled 7-figure cases and successfully handled hundreds of personal injury claims. During your consultation, feel free to ask about results that I've gotten in cases that are similar to yours, and I encourage you to ask that question. I've worked at other law firms, and I can confidently say that we maximize case values by going to court when necessary, investing in case development, hiring the right staff to work on your case, and hiring the right experts to work on your case if the need arises. Finally, I encourage you to check out my Google reviews and the Google reviews for my firm. They reflect years of satisfied clients and successful outcomes. You will receive my personal cell phone number at our initial consultation, and my office number is 813-922-0228. I don't want to put it out on the internet. Under Florida bar rules, I cannot directly contact any potential client who is referred to me. That would be what's called solicitation. If you're watching this video and you've received an unsolicited phone call from an attorney or an attorney's office after an accident, that is a major red flag. Carter injury law does not operate that way. So since you've been referred to me, please reach out as soon as possible for your free consultation. You can do that through our website, you can email us, you can call. The sooner that we can evaluate your case, the sooner that we can start protecting your rights and building your claim. I want to sincerely thank you for considering Carter injury law, and I look forward to speaking with you soon and answering all of your questions and making sure that you are as comfortable with the process as possible. No one wants to be injured, but you want to end up in good hands and with a good attorney who's competent and can handle your claim with diligence and care.